Hey guys, today we're gonna do an activity outside. It's nice and sunny and we get to have fun out here where it's nice and warm. So we're gonna do an activity with shadows. And if you guys remember in our classroom, we did shadows where we would stand. Do you guys remember when you guys would stand and Miss Tiffany would trace your shadow? So do you guys see my shadow down here? See me waving at ya? So when you block the sun, that's how you create a shadow. So we have shadows all around here. You see how the house leaves a shadow? And there's a shadow from the basketball hoop. There's shadows everywhere. But we're gonna do something fun with our toys today. So we're gonna take some paper. Oh, there's my one from earlier. So we got some paper and either crayons or markers or colored pencils, whatever you have to write with. And we have a collection of toys that can stand up because you want your toys to be able to stand up. So do you see how if I put my toy there, it creates a shadow? Now if I put my paper, we're gonna try and draw these things. So I'm gonna start with my really tall one. So if I take, you see his shadow right here? If I push my paper onto here and put him on the very edge, then he is on my paper here. And I'm gonna dump out my markers. Okay, so I'm gonna try and draw this little guy right here. So just like how we did with the chalk, we're gonna come around here and you're gonna trace around. And he's holding a basketball in his hand, so I'm gonna put that there. You're gonna trace around. Whoop! If it's windy, you might have to hold your paper. Okay, then I'm gonna trace around. Now, if you guys remember, now I can take my little guy and I can try and make him look like that. So I'm gonna add some details. So he's got some hair. There's his hair, and I'm gonna do his eyes and his nose and his mouth. And then he's got a basketball in his hands. Whoops. So I'm gonna try and draw my basketball. And then he's wearing a little jersey with shorts because he's a little basketball player. So I'm gonna draw his little shorts here. So depending on what your toy is will depend on what details you put on it. So there's that. I'm gonna make his shirt. There's his shirt. I'm gonna make his shirt striped. Just for fun. Okay, so there's my guy. He doesn't look exactly like him, but you can add your details onto there from your picture. So we'll do one more. I'm gonna do my pony. So I need a clean sheet of paper. So put your toy down and then decide where the shadow is best. So you might have to turn your toy around and see how you would draw it. This has lots of hair. So I'm gonna do it right there. Then I'm gonna put it onto my paper. And then I'm gonna trace around my edges. I'm gonna make my pony purple, and then you're just gonna trace around. Sometimes if you can't stand it up and it's hard, you can also hold it up like this. So maybe I'll do one holding it up. So if you hold it up, you might have to have your mom, somebody help you while you hold it up. So try it, and you just draw the, whoop, you gotta be careful. So you draw the best you can. And then I'm gonna add some hair. We're gonna do it a different color. So if I hold this up like this, then I can do her hair. Her hair's all silly. And she's got a big long tail. And then I can set her down and I can look at what details are on there. So she has her eye is blue. So I can add my eye. And she has a little mouth and a little thing here for her nose. And she's got a little wing. There's her wing. Then she's got little things on her back. So you can add all your details on there. So see? And then I can have my little horsey look like my picture. So you can take your stuff, make your shadow, and remember that there's shadows everywhere. Shadows come from when you block. There's no sun right here because you've blocked it with your object. So you can even, if you guys want to, you can trace your hand. So if you put your hand there, you can trace your hand. So there's lots of things you can draw. So if you guys are doing this, if you're at the park or if you're at home, look outside and see what things you can draw. You could draw anything where you see shadows and you just go put your paper there and try and do it. Some people were drawing their feet today. So wherever you guys draw, send me pictures of your fun pictures so I can see what you guys did today. See you later.